Howdy all, welcome to Lac Lives. I'm Lakander, and this is Lac Plays Minecraft. Alright, so today we're going to finish working on I don't know about finish, but we're going to work some more on the chapel. And I did a little work today on it already. Now I need quartz. I mined some up last time, I think. That might not have been on this show, actually. That's iron. That's not what I want. That's wool. That's 7 quartz. I'm sure I've got some. I need some... Oh, maybe it's quartz slabs I need. I don't need that many. I just need a little bit here. Chiseled quartz blocks. Quartz blocks. That's not what I want. I want the pillar thing. I don't remember how to make the pillar thing. That's the pillar thing right there. So I do need quartz. What are you? You're more... Nope, I don't need slabs. I need actual chunks of quartz. Or quartz blocks. And... I'm gonna have to go mine quartz. I thought I had some. Oh, right there. There's blocks of quartz. I don't know if that's enough, though. Is that quartz? Nope, that's chiseled. I don't need chiseled. There's some more quartz. That... Oh, look at that right there. Never mind. I got a ton right here. 30 of them. I don't need 30 of them. So we're gonna work on the chapel here a little bit. And like I said, I've gone ahead and done some work on it already. I did not get to the roof, but I do have some plans for it. Let me eat some potatoes here so that I can move a little faster. Spruce wood. Nope, that's what I'm gonna use. Look at these oak wood planks too. Will come in handy. And then let's move these down here. Whoop. I got the little blip and stuff. I forgot. You can hit, what, control to run? Yeah. I've been playing so much 1.6 Minecraft, I forgot you can hit control to run on here. I greatly prefer control to run uh, to a double tap because I'm not so good with the double tap. Well, half the time when you do that, it like does the whole bobbin thing, which drives me crazy. But you can see I put in some glass, got a little stained glass going around the outside here. I mixed in some blues and some greens and a couple of reds, and you can see the blue up there. There's actually like 3 different kinds of blues, and all right, I think that's where I want this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then... Oh man. I really needed that window up one more higher, but there's no place for it to go up one higher. Oh, and then I missed my jump. That's alright, we can pillar back up here. Actually, I don't even know why I was jumping. But yeah, I did get some work done. I know I wanted the bigger window there, but I also really want to put in this entryway. Oop, am I even using the right kind of wood? This is spruce, right? No, it's not. This is my dark wood, isn't it? I just used the wrong wood. Get out of there. I didn't bring enough dark wood with me for putting you on there like this. Of course, for the next thing down here, I'm going to need some slabs, but I have plenty of wood on me. I can't remember if I have a... I couldn't remember if I have a crafting bench or not. Alright, let's do another pillar up here. Okay, and then I need... What? I need this, and then I need this. Come on. You know you wanna. Get on there. Nope, you didn't do it. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out how to do this stuff, and I won't fall every 10 seconds while I'm trying to build something. Alright, spruce wood, like so. Maybe I'll just take this down a notch. Whoops, that was supposed to be a notch, not a mile. Pulled off half the pillar here. And then we can do... and then we can do... I don't know what. Alright, I'm going to have to pillar back up. So, while I'm working on this, I went and saw the new Noah movie yesterday. That was kind of boring. I like parts of it, but I don't know. It kind of was really long. And what do I want to do here? Do I want to do that, I guess? I don't... Alright, then you gotta get out of there. And then I put you on the wrong way here. You've got to come back off. And you go on this way. Yeah, see, it does that weird thing. I don't really... I was trying this on one of the other versions of Minecraft to play. And I never did get it to turn out quite the way I wanted. I actually think I'm just not going to put this front piece on there. That looks nice. Alright, and then we're going to get back over here and we're going to get up on top. But yeah, so the new Noah movie was okay, I guess. Now, it's definitely not the Noah story I know. And, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I actually thought some of the uses of other source material was kind of cool. Source material. You know, there's a lot of flood stories from around the world. And so this one basically grabs stuff from several different texts and combine them into a story, which was pretty interesting in parts. They had some really cool stuff with these fallen angels, which I thought were pretty cool. But I don't know, the movie just drug on forever, and I don't know how long it is. Somebody told me it's like 2.5 hours long. It sure felt like it, and not a good 2.5 hours, that's for sure. But it I don't know. It was alright. It wasn't a bad movie. But I probably will never watch it again. So on my scale of 11, I'd probably give it a 6, which is an okay. It was okay. I'm not displeased that I watched it, but I am not going to bother wasting my time watching it again, which is not good for a movie. You know, since I'm not going to watch it again, I'm not going to be inclined to buy it or rent it, or any of that stuff that I'm sure is important for a movie. Alright, get that flipped over there. Put these in like this. Now, I guess this means I need to bring this up one more height here. Now, what I'm thinking is, on this end, we got to bring up a tower across here anyways. But it doesn't have to be a very big tower. How big did I think I needed it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is an odd size, isn't it? Or even size. That's a shame. I guess the steeple part's gonna be off to the side by 1. Well, I could just move it off to the side completely. That'd be okay, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is where this comes across. And we just do the roof up through here. And I swear, the phone has not made a sound all day. All day. No one has called, not a single time, the entire day. And 5 minutes after I hit the record button, people start calling. Hey, I am working up here. I don't have time for your foolishness. Oh, don't be putting arrows in my work. Where you at? Alright, now you guys shut it. I'm busy. Alright. I guess I was going to use these to pillar my way up here. I should get some ladders out, maybe, and use some ladders. How did I get up here in the first place? Oh, right here. Those things really cut down fast. Okay, let's get out here. Pillar back up, as long as we get no stupid skeletons. I see you down there. Hey, there's an open door. Are you kidding me? Alright, you guys are getting turned down. I don't... Everybody's getting turned down. Anyways. So yeah, the phone, not ringing at all the entire day. And I mean for hours. I mean like, it's 10 after 7 right now. And the phone has not rung since I got up at 9 o'clock this morning. Not once. And that's more a little annoying. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta do this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. This needs to be the tower. Alright. And then it's gonna be a square, so 1, 2, 3, right? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's the next edge. Just so I know where this roof goes. Okay. So, let's talk some more about Noah, I guess. So Noah's alright. It's, like I said, it's got a lot of different, materials that were used to come up with this story. And so it is, I was not unfamiliar with a lot of stuff that went down in it, even though it's not the standard tale. And so if you're going in expecting the standard Noah and the Ark story, some of that's in there. And just be aware that some of it's not going to be in there, and some things are a little different. I did enjoy the Fallen Angel stuff. I thought that was really cool. And I rather enjoyed the... Okay. Mostly just the Fallen Angel stuff, I guess. Oh, and I liked some of the Tubal Cain story. But I don't know. I didn't particularly enjoy Emma Watson's character. Oh yeah, and I decided that this was going to be one taller, didn't I? Dang it. Now, this whole thing is off because I forgot about the one taller. Whole thing. I have to take all this down that I just did. I blame you, Skeleton. I blame you. I blame you, Pikachu. I was... Oh, man. So I was reading about the Pixelmon stuff today. If you're not... Hey, if you're not aware what Pixelmon is, it's... Back off, people. I'll take your XP, though, because I've used up a lot of my XP. No, wait. Did I die? Where'd my XP go? I'm I'm dumbfounded. Where did my XP go? Did I really spend that much when I was enchanting the other day? I must have. Because it's gone, so it went somewhere. I didn't die. Alright. But yeah, Emma Watson plays a character in Noah, and it was okay. It's just I don't know. I feel like, I mean, it's not like I'm a movie maker or something, and it could be just that I've seen a lot of movies, which tends to cloud what you think about movies, because the more you've seen, the more you know what a good one looks like. And so I actually, I don't know, I just didn't enjoy her character. And I thought it could have been better, but it just seemed to be tacked on. It's like okay, so Noah was okay. I give it a 6, right, out of 11. 6 is the middle guide for me. Anything below 6 is on its way to being bad. Anything above 6 is on its way to being good. Anything that's a 6 is just, it's okay. I watched it once. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't good. It just was. And so I also recently watched Frozen, and that one I probably give a 7 to maybe. Also not as good as I thought it was going to be. I I liked parts of it quite a bit, but I don't know what they were thinking when they wrote the story. Um, but they wrote two completely different stories and then put them in the same movie and didn't try to combine them in any way, shape, or form, as far as I could tell. That is the way I felt about Frozen. I did really like some of it, though. I thought Freeze Girl, is it Elise? Elsa? I don't remember. Um, I thought her character was pretty cool. I liked her interactions at the beginning with her sister, but after they got past the beginning of the movie, I don't think they knew what to do with the film. And okay, so this bottom layer here needs to go too, because this is going to be andesite when I come back with my andesite. This is what I needed my stuff for here. I need to put a spot there and a spot here. No, here. Let's get it in the right spots here. This is one taller. All right. Uh, but yeah, it was okay. Like I said, I give it probably a 7. It wasn't as great as I was led to believe, and I thought the snowman guy looked stupid before I started watching the movie, and he just went ahead and proved his stupidness. Uh, the movie, I get it, it's for kids, but just because it's for kids doesn't mean you don't keep up your quality. And so now Frozen has got some of the best Disney animation I have ever seen. I was very impressed at how lifelike their people looked. Like, um, it was really impressive. One of the things that really struck me was the way people's clothes moved separate from their bodies, which is impressive because I'm used to. I don't know, what was the last Disney cartoon I watched? I'll I'll admit it. I watch cartoons. I do like the cartoons, but I don't remember what the last Disney movie I actually sat down and watched was. But I'm used to like Beauty and the Beast. We watch that here a lot. My nephew and my sister, they really like it, so I wind up watching Beauty and the Beast. And I don't not enjoy Beauty and the Beast. I've seen it quite often though. But like their clothes are just part of the drawing of the character. They're not a separate entity like Frozen had, and so I was really impressed by how well they did with that. Because that's an impressive thing to get the character to be separate from the backdrop of the film, and um, so don't get me wrong, it was pretty good. The songs were okay. It honestly sounded like it was written to be a stage play, and so things didn't quite fit in with what was going on, in my opinion. Like, as a stage play, it would have been done a little differently, and I could see where it would all go together, but eh, man, I really sound like I know what I'm talking about. I have no idea. I'm just spouting words here. But some was really good, and some of it was stolen from other movies. That's right. I've seen Watchmen more than once. I watched Dr. Manhattan pull a tower out of the sand. Although I'll admit it, Elsa's ice castle, or Elise, or whatever her name is, was pretty awesome. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the space, and then so this must be pretty close to where I need to be. All right, let's go over here and do the other side. But all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. This is the spot right here. So how am I going to do this on this side? I I'll just tear this up and merge. Oh no, they'll just merge. They will just merge for me. Now, of course, this is going to be tower wall, but I still probably shouldn't have this here. Why am I putting this here? This is the wrong spot. Nothing goes here. It starts here. Actually, it should go here. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. You just go away. This is going to be here. Get that. And then this will go here. And then you merge like so. There we go. This side is tiny. Why is this side? Oh, because it's over, and so that's the edge of the wall. But yeah, they've got you've got yeah, I'll have to cut that out of there. You've got the girls, and you know, the one's got her freezy powers, and which is awesome. And so the movie starts off being about her being led to fear her own powers, and then after they put her in her or move her into a separate room from her sister, and then the parents, spoilers, the parents die, because as we all know, Disney hates parents. They switch, and then it's all about Anna being alone, and Anna, I'm sure it's Anna and Elise or something like that. Elsa, Anna and Elsa, I don't know. I cannot remember. And so they, you know, the whole focus of the movie changes at that point. And you only get like 2 more scenes in the whole movie about this girl being afraid of her own power and trying to come to terms with it. And everything else is just about the other sister being alone and trying to find a man. And it just didn't fit together for me. I also don't appreciate when characters who have shown no signs of being evil switch. Now, I'm not saying there can't be some kind of switch to the main characters or the characters, but it's really, I don't want to say jarring. Okay, I watch or read the comics, and they've been doing this a lot lately, and it's really irritating. They'll show a character who will never do a single thing wrong, and then people will just come out of nowhere and start saying they're evil, they're evil, they're evil, and so you're like, well, how? Oh, there's my email. Let's see. Kentucky defeated Michigan to clinch the last spot in the Final Four. I got a news alert. Thank you. Didn't care. Don't watch sports. And that's really weird, though. I figured that my brother-in-law would be watching that stuff instead of down here playing Minecraft. So he plays modded Minecraft, so he was over on our modded Minecraft server. But anyways, and so they've got the prince, and he Prince, I want to say Hans. I think my niece was telling me, she had told me about the movie that I'd already seen. But I'm pretty sure Hans is the guy. He just abruptly switches, and there's not even like a hint of warning. And I don't need a warning, but I've been fine if he'd have switched sides, if he hadn't have acted completely in the manner he had portrayed up to that point. And so I'm fine, right? He's trying to trick the princess into marrying him because he's 13th in line for the throne of his country. Fine, I get it. But there are scenes where he's the only one on camera and no one's looking at him, and he still looks like a love-struck puppy. And why would he do that if he didn't believe it? Um, and so I just found that it really irritated me. Mostly because, well, no, not mostly. It was out of character. Uh, there's one thing to hide a character. It's another thing to abruptly change for no reason. And so when he's looking at her or they're looking at him, fine. But there's a scene where she leaves and he just stands there looking love struck, and then and then gets a big grin on his face about how he's in love. There's no other interpretation for the facial expressions he's making. And then at the end of the movie, they're like, "Oh yeah, as if anybody ever loved you." You did just a couple scenes ago. Yeah. All right, I'll give you another example of this that you might not be familiar with. So I'm reading the comic books, and you know what? I totally came over here specifically to get andesite, and then I just turned around and went back. So there's a comic book Superman, or maybe it was Superboy, both of them actually, and they're doing this Psy-War thing. It's a kind of a crossover event where they tell the story, bits and pieces of the story in two different comics. And so they are doing this Psy-War event. That's just stone. What did I do with all my andesite? Stone. Light gray wool does not help me. There's my diorite. Am I out of andesite? Did I use up my andesite? I may have used it up. Give me this cobble. I'll just make some new. Did you give me the cobble? No, because my inventory is full of stupid things like bones and zombie meats. Alright, give me that. You take that. You take that. You take that. I will take this and this. Make me some andesite, and we will go back to the church. And then I'll tell the story, and then we will quit. And so they've got this character in there named, I can't remember, Dr. Psycho, I think. So immediately from his name, you're assuming he's a bad guy, Dr. Psycho. But not once does he act in a manner that indicates he's a bad guy. The entire time he's talking about what was done to him and what he's been trying to do to save the people that the same thing was done to. The entire time he's there, not once does he do something evil. He gets Superboy to help him track down these people who were given powers that they were going to kill them if they kept using them, and was helping Superboy make sure they didn't hurt anybody. And then all of a sudden in one of the other comics they're like, "Oh yeah, Dr. Psycho caused Superman to go crazy and kill somebody." And so he killed Dr. Light, but it was because Dr. Psycho had taken over his mind. And I'm like, what? When did that happen? Because he's just been out here helping Superboy track down people with powers who are hurting the public. And they're not killing them or anything. They're just they're stopping them and sending them off to people who can help. And I'm like, this is really, really out of character. Are you sure this is the same Dr. Psycho? And yep, sure enough. They just abruptly switch and say, "Oh yeah, he's crazy and a villain, and Superboy has to help stop him." And then this other guy named Psycho Mantis shows up, Also a bad guy named Psycho Mantis. No, you know what? It's not Psycho Mantis. Psycho Pirate. I always call him Psycho Mantis. Psycho Mantis is a bad guy from Metal Gear video game. And so Psycho Pirate shows up, and he's a bad guy. Only he does nothing evil. And then when they get to the final comic of the Cywar crossover, it's suddenly he's like, and I just want to use my powers to release people from the bounds of order and society that they've been subjected to. And so I am gathering all the psi power I can to free people from their inhibitions and logical thought processes. I'm like, why? You haven't even explained why you're doing this. You never did anything evil up to this point, and all of a sudden he's just crazy whack job. So that's not a good way to tell a story. All right, so I don't know if I even looked at my stained glass windows in here. So yeah, I got to finish up there yet, and I need a wall in here yet as well. And you can see I've got my stained glass windows in. I put in some pews and a pulpit. We've got most of the bell tower done. I'm not sure how much farther up that needs to go. It needs some ornamentation up there, so I'm probably going to knock out some bricks and replace them with other brick types, or at least put a pattern around it, because this is just too much andesite all in a row. And yeah, that's the chapel. So, hope you enjoy listening to me talk about movies today while I work on my chapel. But yeah, check out Frozen. It's pretty good. Noah, unless you're really keen to watch how they changed the story of Noah, I wouldn't recommend you go see it. Wait for it to come out on DVD or Blu-ray, I guess, at this point. It's really not worth going to the theater. There isn't enough special effects in it that are really cool to see it in a theater, and it's rather long, and there are parts I wish I could have fast-forwarded through, so... Alright, click like if you like, subscribe to share, and catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.